Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Over to the wing. Garnett, the screen. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Sprewell. Now Garnett. Defended by Duran.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Harris outside. Now here's Duran. They set the screen. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 3. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Cunningham. It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
The first free throw is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Cassell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Sprewell missing. The Pistons leading. To the inside. Harris. Thompson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And he can't hit the second. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Launches a 3. Thompson with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Hardaway. Right wing. Cunningham outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 9.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Castle's shot's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Cunningham. Thompson in the corner. The kick out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Here's Harris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Timberwolves trail. Johnson outside. Pass to Cassell. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about Sprewell mixing it up inside, getting to a high percentage look there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Cunningham outside. Harris outside. Here's the three. Minnesota with the rebound. KG, that's good. 8 points for him.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here's Harris. Releases from the wing and drills it. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Cassell. Off target from outside. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham for three. Rebounded by Hassel. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Garnett. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. And Garnett with the slam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Cunningham's shot is off. He got it up. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Minnesota on top, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Thompson outside. Good, nice job down low.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Cassell. Here's Sprewell. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Duran pulls it in. Now Detroit moving it up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Johnson left side. Here's Cassell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Sprewell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Cassell, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Thompson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Now here's Garnett, guarded by Harris. And the shot goes down. Garnett's got 12.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. The Timberwolves making a change here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Out to the wing. Stolen by Thompson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Here's Garnett after the basket by Detroit. Here's Cassell. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
Passing is a nice bonus you get from Sprewell. He's got vision and looks to get others involved.
It's Duren, top of the key. Back to Thompson. Hardaway for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Thompson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 13 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. Here's Cassell. Sinks the three-pointer. Cassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Cunningham over Sprewell. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Here's Hoiberg, and another 3 for Minnesota.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Cunningham. Duren trying to break free. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 5. To the left wing. Pass to Sprewell. Some solid defense from Harris. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Pass to Sprewell. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the basket by Serbiak.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Here's Cunningham. Cassell grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Just 3 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Schroeder. Count that one. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Stewart misses. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Garnett. Pistons leading by 3. Beasley outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Serbiak, no luck. So it's the Pistons now. They lead by 7. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Minnesota. And they double up Garnett. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Serbiak. It's good from long range. Serbiak's got 6 points. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Schroeder, right side. And here's Ivy. Here's Holland. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder outside. Driving the lane. Garnett with the block. And they'll get another chance. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Sprewell. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. 10 points for him.
Oh, great at finding open teammates. You want Cassell feeding the shooters.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Offline with his 3. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Bucket is good. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Sprewell. 10 points for him. Drains the 3-pointer.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Takes it off the glass. And it's 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
From downtown, Cassell, no good. Pistons leading by 5.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Schroeder.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Beasley comes with the double team. Out to the right wing. Garnett outside. Pass to Cassell. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Timberwolves trailed by 7. Here's Hoiberg. .50 seconds left in the third. Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Schroeder with the ball. He can't hit that time.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Here's Serbiak. 6 points for him. Pass to Hoiberg. Hits it from three-point range. Hoiberg's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Garnett wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
The shot by Thompson, no good. 2 on the clock.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Timberwolves call timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Cunningham for 3. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day?
54.
Timberwolves ahead. They finish up. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Timeout called, Timberwolves. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Cassell driving to the basket. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And stolen by Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Pistons. To the wing right side. Here's Garnett. And they double up Garnett. Pass to Hoiberg. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sprewell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. .60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Drops in the tray.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The kick out to Cunningham. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Sprewell. Garnett, the screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Duren.
Team foul.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
He's perfect from the line this time. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Got a piece of it. A solo fast break. Goes up. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Outside Hardaway. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. Rebound, Minnesota. And now Minnesota on the fast break. He gets that one. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Pass to Sprewell. Garnett, right side. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Cassell. Not 3 off the mark. Thompson surveying the floor.
Sam Cassell. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Cassell hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Took him no time at all on that one. Cunningham's got 21.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Garnett left side. Second chance effort. Duren pulls it in. Now the Pistons with it.
This has reached desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Cassell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Garnett. Defended by Duren. And they double up Garnett. Hoiberg. From outside, off the mark. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 3-point lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Pass to Harris. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Can't knock in the 3. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Guys, your thoughts?
And the defenders are going to be very cautious coming out of this timeout. The only way they can get 4 points is with a three-pointer and a foul, so I'm sure the D will just back off.
Hardaway from outside. No good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It was up.